Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. We got some more Splatoon going on. This is the second video in one day for me. It's actually been just about an hour or so since my last video. This is part 84, and I did 83 about an hour ago, and the reason I'm doing them so close together is I'm doing this kind of self-imposed 30-day to do 30 videos challenge, and I'm running behind and I don't have that many days left, but I've got more videos to do than there are days. So hope you don't mind, rather than having one long one, kind of doing two short ones. I know it's technically kind of, you know, a little bit sketchy in terms of what the rules are, but since it's my own challenge and my own rules, I figure what the heck, and I hope you guys don't mind. So let's do 3 quick games and then I'll be out of your hair again. Alright, regular battle. And I'm rocking the Splattershot Junior. In fact, in between this game, or excuse me, this video and the last video, I played a couple of rounds without recording. And I don't normally like doing that, because I like, you know, letting you guys be able to see pretty much everything I do, good or bad. But I was kind of killing some time while the video was uploading to YouTube, and I played a few games. I went back to a couple different guns. Wow, there's 3 people on our team that have the Splattershot Junior. Anyway, I went back to a couple of guns I haven't used in a while. One of them was the 52 gal Deco, and a much more powerful gun than the Splattershot Junior, obviously. But it's also I don't know. It's funny. I don't really miss it as much as I thought I would. I thought, well, I'll get back to that gun sometime, and I'll go, what the heck was I thinking going back to this old Splattershot? But it's actually been quite the opposite. What I like about this Splattershot Junior is, well, other than it being fast, it's got this kind of swingy bullets that go left to right. So I don't have to have pinpoint accuracy, which is, you know, I just don't have it because I don't use motion controls. I know I need to learn, and I've tried a few times, and I promise that I will get around to spending some time on those, because from everything you guys tell me is once I learn how to use motion controls, I'll never go back. And I'll take your word for it, because I sure as heck don't get them as it is. They're very confusing to me and very unnatural. But that's a long, very long way to say the nice thing about the Splattershot Junior is because of the way the bullets kind of arc is they kind of veer left and right, and as a result, I don't have to have, you know, super pinpoint accuracy to to actually, you know, play pretty well. And the other advantage is it covers up a lot of stuff. As you can see, it does a really good job of doing that, simply because where'd he go? There we go. Jeez. But that's the downside, is it's not very powerful. So you can really rail on someone for a while, and it might do you good, and it might not. If they get a good solid shot in with one gun that's packs a bigger punch than this thing, yeah, you can. There have been times where I've chewed on someone for, it seems like 4 or 5 seconds, and they don't die, which can be kind of problematic, you know, while they're sitting there chewing on you too. But with something that packs a little bit more beef than the old Splattershot Junior. So there's some pros and some cons. I tend to think the pros outweigh the cons, mostly, which is why I keep coming back to it, even when I try out other guns. It just tends to be the gun I just like. And I should probably give a big shout out to a buddy of mine, Melon Bread, who pointed this one out to me. I had been using the Splattershot Custom, but this one's got way better weapon set. It's funny, because you would think that a custom one would be, like, fancier, but it came with, I don't even remember what the actual weapons were on that one. I want to say it was, you know, I don't even remember. But the point is it's not as cool as the regular Splattershot Junior, which has splat bombs and the bubbler, which you saw me use once or twice there. 1,082 points, not too shabby. I wasn't even paying attention to see anything. I don't know if we won or lost. I'm sorry, I was talking so much that I wasn't paying attention. So at this point, you guys know how I did in the first game, and I don't myself. I'll go back and watch just to see, but interesting little tidbit is as you're watching this right now, and as I'm recording this right now, you know more about how I've been doing than I do. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. It was Anchovy Game Flounder Heights. It's this and Anchovy that they're kind of flipping us back and forth from currently. Although I see it's the top of the hour here, so you never know. This might be the last game before they send us a new rotation. I don't know exactly how often they change those things. I do know that when they, you know, when I'm playing, they say, "Oh, let's go back to a special whatever." Callie and Marie, the little news people or whoever they are, in the very early screen, which I normally skip ahead. I don't record that part, so it's pretty boring. But the few times I've played, when all of a sudden you're playing, they say, "Hey, it's time for a special report." They basically just say, "Here's the new stages." It always seems to be a top of the hour kind of a thing, time-wise. Now, it's not to say that every time it's the top of the hour they do that, so it must be only certain hours, or every 3 hours, or every 2 hours, or, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, maybe they got like specific times. I don't know. So if you guys know, be glad to, I would certainly appreciate anything you can, oh, look at that. We both bubbled each other. So, I guess. And I got pinned back and forth between two dudes. Sometimes the odds aren't in your favor, and two guys shooting at you, basically just waiting for your bubble to burst. Not a good place to be. I was even saying the heck with it. I'm not even going to try to kill anyone. I'm going to get out of here, and that's what I tried to do. Oh, come on. Look at those two guys. They're just standing next to each other. I guess that's a good strategy, but kind of annoying, because one of them's got a Luna Blaster, and the other one, I don't even know what the other one even had, but whatever it... Yep, we're about to get stomped. This is, these are the frustrating games I don't like playing, is when you play with some people who obviously play together a lot. I can't even get off the dang porch. And I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the team or what we got going on, but we definitely got something going on here that's not even competitive. They've pushed us back to the point that we can't really even get off our own spawn point there. So I guess, what the heck, I'll just get into theirs. When all else fails, we'll just go make a mess of their place. And I'll just hope to heck that my own guys get out of there themselves. And oh, you son of a gun! Oh, that son of a gun! He kind of... Oh, look at that. We were right in each other's faces. I'm pretty sure I would have taken him because his bomb went over the top of my head. But look at that. That was horrible. Yeah, they had some people you could tell they play together often because they were just sitting right next to each other and kind of worked as a pair. And I certainly didn't get a lot of help from the bottom end of the team, but at the same time I didn't do much to help them out either. I could have done more, probably. So anyway, there's one loss. I think I won the first game, but again, I don't know. Let's hope the third one's a win. And let's also hope that if they pair us up with those folks again, that they're not together, because those guys were great together. I mean, my hat's off to you guys. I'm not complaining. I'm actually saying that's pretty impressive. So I don't know if they're, actually sitting next to each other or talking over the phone or over the net or something. Splatoon doesn't have a voice chat thing, as far as I know anyway. It's been kind of one of the the criticisms of the game is you can't talk through the game if you want to team up with other people. And it's, you know, Nintendo's kind of like a family-friendly kind of operation, hence why their first-person shooters are, you spray each other with paint versus real bullets. So I'm guessing the biggest reason why they don't have any is because they don't want people, like, cursing, and I don't know. I just a guess. I don't know. That's a total guess. Don't like take it for me as gospel. That's exactly what they're doing, because it could be, might not be. If it is, then probably a smart move for kind of a company that's all like, hey, we're family friendly. But who knows? Maybe it's something else. Maybe there's like technologically or something. Maybe, oh, look at that! Some guy got me while I was trying to shoot on his buddy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That was all total guess. I'll tell you though that I do know people like to curse when they play the games, and to be honest with you, if I wasn't recording, I would probably be cursing too after that last game. It's kind of my sense of humor. Oh, did he get me with that? He did. I thought I was going to get him before he could shoot that Inkzuka off at me. That was obviously an incorrect assumption, because he did get that thing with me. Okay, look at that. Here's a whole little area that no one's covered up. Might as well get a little team pointage here. Can I freeze from up here? Boy, and I got a guy snipering at me. Come on, team. I know I'm part of that problem too, but let's do something here, huh? I don't want to lose as bad as what it's looking like on the control pad right now. Okay, because it looks pretty bad. Oh. Okay. Alright, dude, you and me, we'll hang out. We'll do this thing, huh? Oh, did I not have the range on that gun? That's the other downside of the Splattershot Junior, is it doesn't shoot very far, so if you find yourself going bullet for bullet with someone, you better hope you're pretty close to them, because without it, you're pretty much, if they've got any kind of distance on you, you're probably not going to close that gap at all. Oh, here's a dude here. Oh, and he got me? Boy, I did not play well, guys, and if the team loses, I'm going to go ahead and take the blame, because it seemed like well, it doesn't look like we lost, but even so, I'll probably say that I pulled up the rear on that one, but I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I guess I got the most points. I got killed 4 times, only killed 1 person. I guess I must have covered up the most area. That is a nice thing about this Splattershot Junior, is it does cover up a lot of space. The bigger, powerful guns don't cover stuff up quite like it does, so that's another advantage of it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for watching 2 in a row, at least as I recorded them anyway. And click like, click subscribe, guys. In the meantime, adios.